friends. Oh my goodness, this lighting is so bad because I'm in the sun. Oh well. You're just gonna have to get this oddly bright angle of me. Okay. Why is this happening? I usually go wide angle, but I'm going tall today. And I mean portrait mode. Okay. For those of you that are brand new here, welcome. My name is Brittany Budd. I'm the creator and facilitator of this space. I'm a mindset and business coach, and I help female entrepreneurs, aka all of you, to grow and scale your online business using organic social media marketing strategies. Hey! Okay, I captioned this, you're doing everything wrong. Ah! It's a joke. You're not doing everything wrong, but when we are trying to grow online businesses, doesn't it feel like we're doing everything wrong? We are told all kinds of different ways to make money, right? You should have a Facebook group. You should not have a Facebook group. You should be on Instagram. You should not be on Instagram. You should be doing video. Don't do video. Do long form posts. You should have a funnel. You should not have a funnel. You should have a website. You should not have a website. You should have a sales page. You should not have a sales page. You should have multiple price points. You should not have multiple price points. You should just have one thing. You should do a webinar or a masterclass or a challenge. You should do one-on-one. You should do group. You should do masterminds. Like, it gets so loud out there, doesn't it? It's loud and it's overwhelming as fuck. And you don't know what to do. Don't talk about money. Do talk about money. Don't swear. Do swear. I remember, I think I shared this with you guys earlier this week when my dad was like, you shouldn't swear. I think the first time I said fuck in a piece of content, I lost like quite a few people out of my group, and I lost some friends. I had a woman in another group. I was sharing like a piece of value and I swore, and she deleted my comment and told me I was vulgar. And I was in a girlfriend's group and I said fuck in a comment, and she had you can like set up your group to notice certain words and make it so that people can't post them. And so my comment, which was not like mean or aggressive or crazy, but I said fuck, and it immediately was like, not posting this, like you're breaking the rules. And I was like, what? She had bad words flagged as like things that you couldn't say. So like, oops, sorry everybody, I just kicked my tripod. Why am I being so weird with my legs? So there are lots of things in your business, in the online business world, where every single person you come across is an expert or a guru, and every single person is trying to sell you on like the new way to make 6 figures online. And it's always their way, which is fine. But do you know what happened for me when I kind of started stepping into saying what I wanted to say and showing up the way I wanted to show up, and like cracking jokes that maybe only I find funny, I don't know, and like turning things into sexual innuendos because I'm inappropriate and immature? Like, my business went from nothing, like a 10K, to over 100K to over 250K. And it's not because I had some magic strategy, because I change. If you're following me and you're here, you know that I have lots of different offers at lots of different times. It's because I just do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't pretend that I have a secret magic formula that you only get if you hire me one-on-one. Like, my secret magic formula is that I can figure out what your secret magic formula is, because you have your own. There is no one right thing. And unfortunately, in the expert guru whatever space, it's like, if you do it my way, you're doing it right, and if you're not doing it my way, you're doing it wrong. Are there right and wrong ways to do business? Sure. But like, there's gaslighting, and there's abuse, and there is, what's windy? my camera, my phone's jumping all around. There's manipulation and all kinds of not ethical ways to do business. But if you're a good person and you're trying to do good work, I don't think that there's a wrong way or a wrong thing to say or a wrong thing to sell. There's what you want to sell, and then just doing that. I think that we see way too many people kind of forcing their narrative on other people, on unsuspecting people, on people who don't fully trust themselves, because why would they? Why would you trust yourself when at every turn there's someone who is showing up like they are smarter than you, making more money than you, have a bigger following than you, they're cooler than you, they're more popular than you, and they're telling you that if they know the way? Of course you're going to question yourself and wonder, what am I doing wrong? Why doesn't it look that way for me? I've done this. I've had these thoughts and feelings. And when I stopped trying to like please the people and figure out what the right thing was, and I just started doing whatever I wanted, changing my mind, having creative freedoms. You guys maybe saw yesterday, I was like, you know what, 10K Formula membership, I did the intro rate of $100 a month or $1,000 for the year. It's a fucking steal of a deal. I don't have to tell you that. I did it for the intro rate for like May, and then June I doubled it, and now I'm like, you know what, no, let's just do the intro rate. $200, I mean, it's still a steal of a deal. But like $100 is just like so easy and fun, right? Like $100 a month. Where are you going to get coaching from a multiple six-figure coach for $100 a month? Like nowhere. So let's do that. And so I just changed my mind. You get to do that. You get to change your mind. You get to do what you want to do. But you don't get to do that if you don't trust yourself first. And so, big clit energy, girls. I'm going to keep pounding this. It is about trusting in yourself, figuring out who the fuck that is, because we don't know who we are, figuring out what our voice is, figuring out what our message is, figuring out what it is we want to sell and how we want to help people and how much we want to charge for it, giving ourselves permission to change our minds when we want to, giving ourselves permission to change the structure of the containers, giving ourselves permission to be the brand and stand out as a disruptor in the industry. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And when you can shed the pressures of what you've been told, however many weeks, months, years, and only be yourself, that and only that is when your income potential blows the fuck up. That is when, pardon me, you pour rocket fuel on your business and go to the goddamn moon. Like, that is when. It's not going to happen before. It's not going to happen. No, it will happen after. But it's not going to happen before you do that. Like, that is the thing. And I will keep saying this. This is not my way. I am a business marketing and sales expert. I'm a branding expert. I am a be yourself expert. I am an alchemist with God. I create, I manifest, and I make a lot of fucking money because that's just who I am. And that's what I choose to believe about myself. My gift is helping other women do the same for them. And it's not going to look like me at all. It's going to look like you. You want to do a naked photo shoot with a gold money gun? Fucking do it. You want to dye your hair pink? Fucking do it. You want to say bad words? Go for it. You want to talk about vaginas? Have at her. You want to share more of your family? Do that. You want to talk more about your marriage? Go ahead. You want to make jokes about your mother-in-law? Let's fucking go. Like you want to talk about money more? Talk about money more. You want to share your opinions on the industry, even though it might go against what every expert and guru out there is saying? Do that. But you can't do that if you're afraid to do that. You can't do that if you are afraid that it's going to turn people off and people are not going to hire you and they're not going to want to work with you and they're not going to like you. You cannot show up in that power when you are afraid. But when we do this healing work, because it is healing work, I am a trauma-informed coach. I am a suicide-aware coach. I know a lot of shit about a lot of shit. This is stemming from stories that you were told when you were a little girl and a teenager and a young woman. We cannot help those stories. They have been ingrained into the neural pathways of our brain. Your brain, I've said this 100 times, you have between 60 and 120 thoughts a day. Most of them are recycled from yesterday, and the huge majority of them, 80% of them, are negative. Now, every single second, your brain makes thousands, hundreds of thousands of new neural connections. Okay, I'm getting all scientific on you guys because this is important. Every second, your brain makes hundreds of thousands, millions of brand spanking new neural connections. Now, your brain is like a tree or a bush. These neural connections are like branches and leaves and flowers and roots, okay? Your brain, as quickly as it is making new connections, your brain is constantly scanning for connections that are being reinforced and built stronger, very much like roots and tree trunks, okay? But just like we come along and prune off, you know, the little spindly twigs and the dying buds and the dead flowers off of our trees and bushes and flowers, your brain is also going along and snipping connections constantly. Connections that are not being reinforced. So even if one time today you think to yourself, you know what, I'm ready. I'm listening to Brittany. I am done playing by every other bitch in here's rules. I am making my own rules. I'm doing my own thing. I am a disruptor, just like she said. I want to make a lot of fucking money. I want to do it my way. I want to stand on the front of a ship with my husband because he's hot as fuck. That's how I feel about my husband. And do the Titanic thing. Like, I just want to be as free as a fucking bird. And I'm just tired of trying to live up to my coach. I'm tired of trying to do things her way. I'm tired of never feeling like I am good enough. I'm tired of feeling like I'm struggling all of the time. I'm tired of wondering what to say and what to sell. I'm fucking tired, and I know that there is something way more inside of me that is screaming to get out, and I'm just ready to, like, unleash her. I am ready to cut the cord and let her go and be wild and free and be like a free spirit that's just running around and doing whatever the fuck she wants and trusting that I'm gonna get really fucking rich and I'm gonna help a lot of fucking people if I do that. And if you just think that one time today, just one time today, listening to me and believing that for one split second, and then you go back to your life and you're thinking, you know, your normal recycled thoughts, and you don't think about it again, that neural path will be snipped. So that's why, like, mindset work is so important. The healing work is so important. Like, we are creating new channels in your brain. Like, we are altering your consciousness. I feel like a mad scientist right now. Or like the Michael Scott, when he's like, I went to the museum and I touched the ball, and you know, when you touch the ball, you just know science. Right? I feel like I'm a mad scientist right now, but I'm not a mad scientist. I am a scientist and a master manifester, and I understand that what's going on in your brain affects the energetic field, all these little wiggly particles around you that attract and repel things that you want and don't want into your life. And if you're not managing what's up here and showing up as the version of yourself that has that energetic feel of having more fun and attracting more money and attracting clients and serving people and having people be like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you are you and I have found you because you have changed my entire life. You need to be that person right here, right now, today, if that's what you want your future to look like. And so big clit energy, yeah, girls, we're getting our dicks out, okay? Big clit energy is you snipping that cord, letting that internal version of yourself that wants to run free and say what she wants, and trust that when she says what she wants to say, it is perfect and it is good and it helps people and it makes her rich in all areas of her life, in her health, in her wealth, in her relationships. That is what we are doing so that you can pour rocket fuel on your business and blow your income potential up. Trust me, not very many people make 100K in their first year. Fewer people make $250,000 in their second year. I know how to be myself. I know how to help you be yourself. I know how to help you refine your message. I know how to help you show up. I know how to help you trust yourself. I know how to help you be an alchemist just like me. I know how to help you, and I'm going to help you in Big Clit Energy Mastermind. The investment is $20,000, but if you learned in 6 months how to show up as yourself, trust yourself, your bank account will blow the fuck up. Your accountant will be like, what did you do? Did you rob a bank? Did you get into drugs? No, I'm just me at every level. You're welcome. Figure it out. That's what I had to tell my accountant. He was like, what are you doing? And I was like, this is for me to make the money and you to figure out what I need to do with it. Okay? Like, just here. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. I'm only accepting 5 people because I want it to be a very safe space for all of you, because there is going to be some healing. Like, it is not for get rich quick schemes. This is healing, and it's a little bit heavy, and it's transformation, and it's doing things way differently than you're doing them now, but in a full alignment, fully expressed you, all of the goodness that the world is dying for you to show, you're going to start showing up as that right now, and I'm going to help you. So when you do that, like I said, you're going to make a lot more fucking money. You're going to serve a lot more people. People are going to be attracted to you because people buy energy. If your energy is weird because you don't feel good about yourself and about what you're doing, everybody feels it. And when you feel really fucking lit up and awesome and turned on and like juiced up, people can feel it. Someone posted yesterday how she doesn't like FOMO, fear of missing out. She likes Joji, and I was like, I'm obsessed with Joji, and it is the joy of joining in. And so, like, Joji girls, the joy of joining in, this is like the next step. You are going to feel nervous. You're going to feel so excited. You're going to feel maybe a little bit intimidated by the own potential that you have, and a little bit like nervous about how much money you're going to make, but that's okay. We are going to do it. You are going to do it. I'm going to help you. You can book a call right now. I'll put the link in the comments to book a call with me to join the 6-month mastermind. Okay, what is happening with my tongue? And I've also given myself some creative freedom, and I have decided that there is going to be a strong one-on-one component to this mastermind. So you're welcome. We're going to do some one-on-one calls. Twice a month, you're going to get one-on-one calls with me. We're going to do weekly group calls. And like I said, I'm only going to let a few ladies in to do this work this time. Maybe next time we'll make it a little bit bigger. And if you're like, okay, I don't want to do a call, I just want to buy it, let's buy it. You can DM me for the invoice link, and I'm happy to send it to you. This is your most important work. I am just a guide. I am just a teacher. I am just here to help you to make it happen. Because that's my work, and this is your work. So I cannot wait to hang out with you in this space, answer your questions. Please feel free to DM me. Please feel free to book a call with me. The calendar link is only open from the 13th to the 28th. But you can book a call right now for in that window. And like I said, you can DM me with questions. We can talk about it. And if you decide that you want to join early, I'm going to do a 10% discount. So you're going to get $2,000 off if you decide that you want to enroll now before July 13th when I start taking calls. So you're excited. I'm excited. I'm like, the world is just changing so much. Like, I feel like it's all we're hearing about is how the industry is changing and the world is changing and everything is changing and da 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 da. You don't want to be, I know this because I don't want to be someone that's sitting back and watching everyone else change the world. You are a world changer. You are a disruptor. You are a leader, and we are changing the world together, hand in hand, me and you and the other ladies. So let's just fucking get this bag, be ourselves, have more fun, and take the world by storm. That's what I think. All right, my loves, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you all later. Bye!